Hi FlossTube, it's Julie SylverStitches. We're back for another episode of Cross Stitch Talk. Alright, so welcome to 2020. This year's already been adventurous for me. Super sun today because it snowed last night. So it's just the reflection off of the snow. So, how's everybody's new year? I hope it was great. I have a new system going on with some really, anyways, is what it is. For what I am doing this year. Sorry, Charlotte's being funny, as always. Okay, so, sorry. So I started off the year with a new start, but it wasn't the new start that I thought it was going to be. It was a start from out of this book, 4 seasons cross stitch. I feel like there should be like 4 seasons for cross stitch. And anyway, 4 seasons cross stitch by Better Homes and Garden, from 1990, I think. I found it in a thrift store. I've posted almost every day, at least this year, for the new start. I did take a stitchy break on Saturday, so I don't know, Saturday just got away from me, but it's going to look like too far. Oh boy, we're already starting the year off great. Okay, those are those. I know where the pattern is. Is it up here? So I wrote down, I wrote down a whole lot of information. Oh my goodness. I cannot, it says, it's this one over here. It is this one. So it says, I cannot tell a lie, the cat did it. So the title of this piece is called, did you see that? I don't know if you did. It's called The Cat Did It. It's been all over Instagram for me, at SylverStitches. So, my last post was my last post of this piece because I'm starting something new today. So that's going to be a surprise until next week. So, I'll show you all my colors. I'll show you what I'm stitching it on, but we're going back to The Cat Did It. This is on 14 count Aida. So there was a big debacle, whatever, on the border. I think I know how I'm going to fix that border when I get back to rolling it on my wheel. So this is no longer a new start. This is now a whip project. I'm crazy. So for this whip go situation, that's fine. That's 24 projects. That's okay. That's good. What I did was I also started a new starts. New starts is 9 by 9. That's 80 projects with a free space. Yeah. So, one new start down, 79 to go. 78 to go because I started another one today, but I'm not telling you what it is yet until next week. So, the camera's really funny and I don't really want to fix it, so we're just going to deal with it with, half a body. Okay, so that was on the first. I stitched on that every day except for Saturday. Hi, Charlotte. Where are you going? All right, and then okay, and then on the second, the whip go. So the first, I'm on a 5-day rotation. The first day is a new start. The second day is whip go number, like the first whip go that it was called for. Second is, if you don't know what the whip go 2020 hashtag is or group is, Jessie Marie started it on Facebook. She's got a group going, and she's also it's also spread over to Instagram. Anyway, but she does have an official group going that she draws 2 numbers out of like bingo. Anyway, It's fun. It keeps you getting working on your whips. So day 2 and day 3 are my whip go projects. Day 4 is from my whip wheel that did not get onto, oh, that isn't also, sorry. Day 1 is a new project. Day 2, day 3 is whip go. Day 4 is a random wheel project. So it's already a whip, but it's, anyway. And then day 5 is working on my Hade. So this was a restart. It's out of the Easy C, Easy Stitch, Cross Stitch situation. It's out of this one. Also thrift store find. Ornament. Of course I didn't put what page it was on. Anyway, it's okay. Sometimes Julie is thinking. So in the end, it's going to look like, let me get to the Christmas part. Did I already pass? I passed it. Come on now. There it is. Ha. So it's going to look like that in the end. You could also have an option to do just the ornaments, but I chose for the full-on stocking. So it is on 11 count Aida. It is a new start. I mean a restart, not a new start. It was already, I did this, I'll show you. I did this, I had no idea, well, I can guess. And I got most of all the called for colors anyway, but there were some colors where I'm like, I don't know. So this was the old start that I had. But then this is my new start that I started on the 2nd. Mostly the new colors, and then I also started on the edge over here to make the first ornament. So that is that. So this will get pulled out this will get pulled out tomorrow, all month long. And then in February, Jessie Marie will spin her wheel or do her random generator or whatever she does for the next 2 numbers that we're working on. I'm putting everything in my famous Ziploc bags. This one's not Ziploc. This is a great value, but you get it. I put my needle on a piece of Aida, and then I put my color list so that I don't have to keep going back to the book on a piece of cardstock. On the piece of cardstock it says, oh, I'm also doing it 6/1. I'm crazy. Restart January 2nd, 11 count Aida, 6/1. Just so that when I get back to it in 6 months kind of thing, I'll know what is going on. So normally I write the page down of where I got it and what book it's from, but I will go back and do that in a second. The next one I'm working on Aha! I need to go get my frog. Hold on. Alright, my next Whip Go project is, it is Last One to Smile, First One to Smile, First One to Smile by Dimensions. This has been taking me far too long to finish, so that's why it made it onto the Whip Go project. Here I go. So I completed all of the the darker purple stitches, so the ones up here. And then I decided, so this was already here. So I did all of I did all of this, and that magically turned into like 80 something stitches, which was completely surprising. And I did this gray in here. Anyway, but I'm working up. So now I'm just working around his little belly, because I decided to, I don't know, just be fun, right? I was going to color complete it, and then it wasn't working out well, so now I'm just going color by color again, like I used to. I am tracking my stitches this year. partially because I kind of wanted to know how many stitches I was doing in a year, and partially because, you know, why not? It's the first time that I have done this, so I'm using on my phone for all my projects. I have listed out the ones that I've started. I've listed out, except for the last one that I just started, but the one that I started today. I listed out, let's try that again for the 6th time. I use Thing Counter. Anyway, so it's an Android app that you're able to track your stitches. So, well, not stitches in general, just track things, right? So anyway, look it up if you don't know what it is. If you care to know what it is, then there we go. I did start, it's in my pile, so I'll show it to you. I did start a piece on the last day of the year. I don't think I've done a video on it, so here we are. It is Bloom Where You Are Planted. Bloom. I feel like it's Bloom Where You're Planted. Yeah, I just didn't write planted down. That's weird. Anyway, Bloom Where You Are Planted. It's at Just Cross Stitch. The one with the bunny that everybody did on it was. This one, though, is April 2018. Bloom Where You Are Planted. So it's Bloom Where You Are Planted. Again, how many times can you say it? So I'm just going to turn it to 2020 because I know, well, of course, if it comes up on the wheel, that I'll finish it this year. So, hopefully at least. So that is by Megan Jennett of Needlework Press. Sorry if my lighting is all wonky. I don't have my normal overhead light here. It's over there in my new stitching spot. I finally found one. Because this couch doesn't work and the bed sometimes doesn't work. So instead we moved up a rocking chair in replacement of the tree. So where the tree was, now there's a rocking chair plus a light and multiple surfaces so I can put things on. Anyway, so yes, Bloom Where You Are Planted. It's also on 14 count Ada, but I am doing this one over 4/1. So this is the beginning of it. This is the top. So I've completely finished the top end to end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yes, sorry. Completely finished the top end over end, like end to end, and now I just have to work down. So, yippee! That was my last start of 2019 because I decided, why not? I skipped Saturday. I was supposed to be working on Mrs. Snowman. It's on an unknown count of linen, I'm presuming, from the dollar store. Saturday ran away from me. I didn't work on my cat did it project. I didn't work on anything. Saturday. That's all I got. All right. So, next is Sad Fairy by Heaven and Earth Design. I've written this name out so many times now. So, the artist is Elena Larezreva. Yep. I'll post the pictures. I'll somehow magically post a picture. I spent a lot of time gridding, so I didn't get a lot of stitching time, but this is how big it's going to be because it's on 18 count. You can't even see the dimensions of that. Yeah, okay. It always looks so much bigger on the screen. Okay, so I have an itty bitty teeny tiny little start of 17 stitches. One day, right? It's not a completion goal this year. It's just to see if I can work on it every time it comes up goal. So this is once every 5 days. So me and my 17 stitches are right here. I am going to try and color complete. So here we go. So there we are, all 17 of them. And that's all I got. It's very exciting. I promise by next video, I'll learn how to say your name. I'll try and post a so this is in my project bag. Sorry. This project bag, I kept all the little tags in here. This project bag is from, I am in Ontario, Canada. I'm in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. So this project bag is from Heather's Handcrafting. You can see that. Ooh, dark. Anyway, she's an Ottawa area crafter, bagger, person who makes bags. Yeah, so I got that for Christmas. That was very exciting. So that is it, except for my new start for today, which I'm not going to show you a picture of. I'm just going to show you the colors that I chose, because it was a kind of choose your own adventure color scheme. I am going to go back to stitching on this when I start uploading this, because, you know, why not? Because I really want to start it, actually, and I think it's going really fast. But it's on 14 count Ada. And here's my tiny little start up here so that I know where the corner was. Just those four stitches. And then, I don't know how I'm going to do this. It said choose your own colors of, like, I might change them. We'll see how it goes. Oops, and my needle, that's on my piece of Ada. So everything's on bobbin, so it might be tricky to hold up, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry, I'm attempting to put them all on the paper. Okay, on the fabric. Okay, so here we go. See that? There's all the colors that I chose. It needed contrasting and light and dark and 4 different mediums, and I was like, well, what heck, what? Anyway, I think I figured it out, but hopefully. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to continue to work on going forward this week. So every day this week I work, well, for the next 5 days, I work on this. And then it starts all over again. So 2 whip go pieces, a wheel piece, and my Hade. 2 whip go, wheel, Hade, and the new project. So maybe I'm not gonna be able to print it out. Maybe I'll do a screenshot. That's on my normal computer. Maybe I'll take you over one day to see what I set up for the new starts whip go situation. Because I found 80 different things I wanted to work on this year. No, not work on, start. Yikes. And I have it planned out now so that I don't have enough fabric, of course, but I have enough to go on now that if I start something every 5 days, or on the 6th day of whatever it is, if I'm on this 5-day rotation, then they'll all get started by the end of the year. What? That's crazy. So I felt 5 days of working on something was just long enough to be able to not be tired of it, but be like, okay, something new. Okay, let's go. So yes, tracking stitches. I didn't get back to that. So SylverStitches in Australia and I have started a journey to 200,000 stitches. I'm not going to get to 200,000, but she thinks she might. So I'm just trying to help her out. So if you want to join that hashtag, that's cool. So it's really just journey to 200,000 stitches, TO. I'll try and link it below, or I don't know about my editing skills to put it at the bottom. I don't know. It's not going to be there. But I can put it in the comment section or the description section below. I don't have anything to drink today. So I'm going to wrap that up here. I'm going to put down information in the drop down box below today. I don't normally, but today I will because of everything that happened. So, if you have any questions, comments, anything, just let me know in the comments below, and if you have any questions, I'll answer them either right on the spot or next video. I plan on filming a video every Monday now because that's kind of how my schedule is working out. So every other day is like crazy busy. So I'm going to work on this. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to find out on Instagram anyway because I post everything on Instagram on a daily basis. And if you have any other, yippee. That's all I got. So I'm going to say for the first time this year, sparkle and shine, and have a great stitchy day or weekend or week or whenever you end up watching this. And I will see you next Monday. Bye, everybody.